Hi everybody, Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy here. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching as always. On the putting green today, but don't often shoot videos on the putting green, I'm normally talking about other stuff, but I thought it's about time we got out on the putting green. Had a little chat with you about putting, putters, how we feel about it, you know, what can we do to give you folks a little bit of help with putting. First thing to say about actual putters, I mean, there are hundreds of them out there. Different shapes, sizes, lengths, weights, grip sizes. There's some great putters on the market these days, you know, Pingamating good putters, Odyssey, Scotty Camerons, TaylorMade, they're all over the place, aren't they? I think the biggest thing I've seen change in my lifetime as a golf coach is the length of putters. You know, we used to be selling putters that were 35 inches long. We're now using sort of 33, 34 inch putters, which I think is a massive help. The problem with 35 inch putters is that it tended to back the golfer off the ball. So the eyes were never really over the ball, the eye line was back here. With 33 inch putters, I've got about a 33.5 inch pin putter here. I can really get myself over the ball, and that just allows the arms to hang, and I can sort of swing the putter pendulum style. Holes another one, you can't miss. Yes you can, you say. So putter lengths have changed. We're seeing lots of different putter designs. I've got a face balance putter here. You can see I can rest it on my finger and the face balances. People tend to say that face balance putters suit putting strokes which are going straight back and through. Certainly Ping's fit for stroke method, they're definitely recommending that if you're straight back and through, which I am, face balance works better. If you're on a slight arc, so the putter works slightly inside to square to out, then they're recommending a putter with a little bit of toe hang on there. As you can see that the toe hangs down. And if you're on a very strong arc, you can find the red one. We want one which has even more toe hang down. And this is Ping's fit for stroke system, and I must say it does work. Consequently, I've seen people with straight back and through strokes use putters which should be for strong arcs. So it's not casting stuff, it's just an idea. So we've got that. Grip sizes definitely got thicker over the years. You know, we see things like this very, very popular these days, the big fat super strokes. And the idea of the super strokes and many other grips out there is that the big fat putter grips helps eliminate wrist action. If you have a slightly smaller grip, there is a chance that the wrist can start to get a little bit too involved. So fatter putters, grips are around. What else has changed? Insert technology, that's changed over the years. We just used to be using, you know, flat steel faces. In terms of how we putt, you know, how long have you got? I could send you all to sleep and bore you to death here. But I think the thing I'm seeing changing with the modern golfer is we used to see the left below right method as pretty much a last resort. You know, if you were putting left below right, you'd had the yips or you'd had some putting problems. Not the case anymore. Jack Nicklaus famously commented not that long ago that if he had his time again, he would definitely have putted left below right. It makes an awful lot of sense to me. The shoulders can go level, you know, we can eliminate wrist action. And I have, you know, tried left below right. For me, it works very, very well. You know, if I'm feeling a little bit sort of jittery on some of the shorter putts, it really does sort of keep everything nice and stable. I'm very happy putting like that. I must admit, I do find putting left below right a little bit more difficult. What a putter, what a putter. On the longer putts, it can be a bit more difficult. I think that's just practice. So don't be afraid to try that. It really is very acceptable. A lot of good players out there putting left below right. Grips, well, take your pick. You've got reverse overlap, you've got split hand, you've got penhole grips, you've got them all. Don't be afraid to try. That would be my advice on different grips. The biggest thing, I think, when I'm doing putting lessons though, is getting yourself in a position where the arms can hang, okay? So the arms are hanging straight down. We're very much over the ball with our eyes. I sometimes use the putting mirror to check that. So quite an upright sort of posture, arms hanging down so I can get the shoulders working like a pendulum. I can really get these shoulders rocking up and down. But if my eyes are over the ball, then I can see the line of the putt. And for me, I'm just sort of straight back, straight through. You hold another one on the spin, you're almost impressed. Go and get a lesson. Go and have a putting lesson. Very few golfers take putting lessons. They think, well, it's just putting, but you know, think about the stats. Think how many times you hit this little short stick. You know, 2 putts a hole, 36 putts. If you could get yourself down to 31, 32 putts, go figure, you know, 4 or 5 shots off your handicap. So think out the box a little bit when you're putting. Don't just do the conventional. Try something different. Don't be afraid to try different things and practice. Good putters practice their putting. I spend a lot of time in here practicing from sort of this 9-10 foot range, and when I get out on the golf course now, if I stand over a 10-foot putt, this thinks it's going to make it pretty much all the time. Obviously I don't, but because I've holed so many putts on practice, my brain automatically assumes I'm going to hole it, and that's great when you stood over a 10-footer thinking you're going to make it, isn't it? Really positive. So there we go. Enjoyed chatting to you guys about putting. Post some comments, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again soon. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye.